Namaste. So we are in business. When I say we are in business, meaning I am getting some requests to make videos on certain themes. So today's theme, with thanks to someone who wrote to me to talk about how to change the world. And I was reminded, I asked the same question to a saint once. I was sitting with him and he gave me a banana and he said, eat it. I said, why? He said, you want to change the world? You have to eat banana. Okay. So then once I finished the banana, he didn't say anything. So I asked him, what about my question? How to change the world? Then he said, where is the banana? I said, no, I ate it. So he says, where it is now? I said, it is not, it's not there anymore. So he said, it was there, right? I said, yeah. And then he asked the same obvious question, and it is not there now. I said, yeah, it is not there now. He said, that means the world has changed. What is the meaning of change? Something which is there is not there is one change, or something which is there and it changes its form, its shape, its color, its texture, that is a change. So when we say, I want to change the world, what exactly we want to do, we should be clear. Otherwise, whatever we do, whatever happens, we will not be satisfied because that is not what we wanted. So basically, we don't want the world to change as such. What we want is to fulfill our desires or realize our dreams or execute our vision. So clarity about what we want is not optional, it is compulsory. So let us talk about being clear. And the clear thing is, we can change the world by I'll tell you later, because that will be giving away the climax in the middle of the film. What most of the time happens is we feel miserable on account of something which doesn't work out the way we want it to work out. And then our mind starts creatively offering us reasons or staircase to walk up and feel more and more frustrated. Frustrated or stressed or agitated, you take these kind of synonymous, and that state of mind is pushing us, if we are on the staircase, towards feeling more and more miserable. So we want to change the world. But actually, whether we like it or not, world changes by bringing about changes within ourselves. And how to do that? That is the question. But first, let us stay here. Are we willing to change? If we are, then there is hope. If we are not, then also there is hope, but that hope is a little bit distant. But if we are willing to change, then your hope is here right now, right now. And you meaning me or any one of us, is actually not aware of the amount of, call it power, strength, energy, ability, potential that we have at our command at this moment. And that can be summed up in making sure what I think, how I feel. Sounds simple, and that is not so, because most of the time, like you do outsourcing, so we have outsourced the way we would feel, but that agency to which we have outsourced our thoughts, our feelings, is in some unknown zone. And though it is taking care of our stuff, but it is not working as per our instruction or command, or probably we have not given clear instruction. So let us look at what instruction we should give to the agency to whom we outsource how we feel, how we think. This is something which is interesting. And if you are ordering something online, or you calling a restaurant, and if you don't tell him clearly what you want, you just say, send me the food, send anything, and whatever comes, you say, no, no, but it is not that. We are not stupid. Still, we think like that because we didn't order a specific thing, so we didn't receive it, and then we ask the other person why I didn't get that. Or maybe it was an afterthought. We thought maybe if he would send a kheer instead of rasgulla, that would make me happier. Or if he will send jalebi instead of gulab jamun, I would feel better, because there is an option in the overall scheme of the items which you will get in the package, and you know that this packet brings this is vegetable and there is a sweet or one or two. The point is, if we leave things to happen in a way which is not determined, decided, guided by us, we just let things happen, which is what we do most of the time. And actually, many times we think we can control the behavior of others. I mean, think about it. How can you get into the skin or the mind of another person and let him or her know what you want or how you would like them to act out? So these kind of things you might have heard when some people are hypnotized, or maybe some people intuitively manage to convey something. But these are some rare happenings, or less than normal happenings, because everywhere you want to have people following the line that you have in your mind. And then what you do? Should you cry that people are not behaving according to your wish, or you should smile and accept and figure out, if the ball is coming from this side, ball meaning whatever is being said or whatever is being done, then how am I going to play? So let us say the life is, at the end of the day, it is a game. And actually, the good news is the umpire is also you. The player is also you. Sometimes you are also the one who is throwing the ball, if you're talking about cricket. We have many forms, and in fact, many times there is no other external agency which is throwing the ball or bowling for us to play. We churn out the kind of thoughts, we pick up some references, we pick up some past happenings, and then we throw balls. And sometimes these are no balls, sometimes they hit us. Then we cry. But the guy who was throwing the ball is the same guy who is playing on the other hand. The fun part is, so if you hit and get a 6, the one who will declare it as a 6 is also you. If the declaration comes from someone else, it may sometimes be faulty. Many times you have not performed to the best of your ability, but others may not be in a position to exactly know what you could have done. You have a little bit of fair idea about your potential, so you would know that I could have done better. So at the end of the day, rather than getting the ticket of going for a guilt trip, or allowing yourself to burn with envy, jealousy, or having a sense of frustration, oh, I didn't get this, I didn't do this. The secret is to accept yourself. The world will change when you accept yourself the way you are. The world will change when you accept the world as it is. It is like getting into that stability from where the movement takes place. And the climax is, you will reach to that state of consciousness where, whether you are in a stationary mode or you are moving, you will feel these two stages have something in common to the extent that you can say they are one and the same. You can only say that they are one and the same when you have the broad a broad look. So many times, if you are at a very higher stage, then the movement of car may not be visible at the pace, or you may feel that it is moving at a slow pace. If this example doesn't work, pick another one which establishes in your mind the similarity. Okay, let's look at it from the other point of view. World is going to change, but we should consciously bring about the changes which would help us manifest, or rather share the gifts with which we have come in this human form. So yes, you can change the world, and when you do it consciously, that becomes your accomplishment. When you let it change unconsciously, that is a state of indolence, inertia, running away from duties and doing injustice to your talent and your potential. So being alive is a great blessing. Being able to help someone is a great blessing. Being able to feel the joy that life has to offer, starting from sunrise and sunset, and in between, each and every moment around us, we have the reflection of infinite beauty and glory. And the world changes when we are in a state of calmness. In that state, we participate in beautifying the world by flowing with that who has created it.